Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
A fairly short kick from the 14, and they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Lawrence going to put it up right away.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. For Kirk, there's a peek at the numbers in last week's game. 4 catches, 55 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
From the shotgun, Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. We'll get this up to about the 44.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Here's Wilson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Wilson.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Play action. It's Wilson. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mo Alley Cox. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. On first down, right back to Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Lawrence. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Foreman will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was finished off by Deontay Foreman on the touchdown run. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 8. Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give for Taylor running right side. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At about the 32. Now Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Zach Moss, who played high school football downstate near Miami. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
ETN once more.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Now a give to Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The Colts at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Wilson.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Shoves him aside.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, wide open receiver, complete.
And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And this one incomplete.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. This one completes Alec Pierce. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Nifty move. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Now Wilson on 1st down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Moss will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Slide for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run with Etienne. A beautiful fake. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield now, Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with Taylor.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They go play action with Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
That one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw is Wilson.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll find his man, that's Taylor again. They'll call it no gain there on the first down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Wilson will throw again.
That one finds Pierce right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Wilson finds his tight end Ingram.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. On the draw is Taylor.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
The 40. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Moss on the give up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They go play action now. Wilson.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson completes it to Evan Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go play action with Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On play action, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Moss again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Right back to Moss. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now Wilson. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Indianapolis, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.